Introducing all new to Pringles from Frito-Lay, now in the only logical flavors, sour cream and onion, pommic, and salt and vinegar. Because when you live on a desert planet, you need all the salt you can get. Now available at Costco.
For far too long, too many have been watching content for free and not opening up their wallets in support of this channel. Did the communists win? I don't think so. Only communists watch content for free. Don't be a communist.
Hey, old pal Victor Moose here. Hey, why you listening to this guy? I mean, he's a lizard person. He literally eats babies, alright?
I will eat your ass.
Hey, these galactic grifters are really something, you know? Hey, you know how you get the best content out there? By liking, subscribing, and if you happen to be one of those rich.com billionaire types, by throwing a few bucks at a super chat every now and then. Hey, in this economy, nobody's got money to throw at lizard people, alright? Hey, take it from me. You'll click that like button if you know what's good for you, alright? Alright, I gotta go. Take care of your mama.
And now it's time for things the internet is reading about today. In these tough economic times, we can count on one thing to be consistent. That someone, somewhere, is upset by something that doesn't personally affect them at all. In times such as these, we laugh at this outrage. Because let's face it, nobody likes a Marge Simpson ruining everyone else's fun.
This sucks. Change it.
Hey kids, are you spending all day on the internet watching TikTok videos? Are you starting to wonder what your pronouns might be?
I use she, her pronouns, and I am this.
Well, have you considered going outside, reading a book, talking to your family or friends, bathing the pets?
Washing the dog.
There are a plethora of activities to consider that won't turn you into a narcissistic lunatic. Besides, we all know that TikTok is really just Chinese spyware. There's a world outside the internet. Go find it.
Introducing
I'm a deer.
Alright, enough screwing around with my commercials that I haven't added. Where is my thing? Is this the right one? There we go. I was gonna be on the other side, and I'm like, I don't want to be on the other side. I don't want to be on the other side today. I don't. So, first things first, taking care of some business. Since YouTube is trying to destroy this channel, if you guys still like the content, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're still subscribed. Share the videos everywhere. And yeah. Second off, the new channels. We're just uploading them both. Don't care. Whichever one hits first, we're gonna get monetized. They need watch hours and subscribers. One of them needs watch hours, one of them needs subscribers. I know there are a lot of dead subs from the olden days when people would subscribe because cause, and then they move on to everything else. That's what we're seeing now. Everybody's moving on. So if you guys do want to support the new stuff on the old Mecha Live, Mecha Random 42 Live channel that we made back when we were getting victimized the second time? Third time? I don't remember. When we were getting threats from Star Trek people. That one is now one of the Vegas channels. And the other one we're still uploading to. So who knows? Go subs. There might be dead people. We might have a lot fewer people than we thought. People might have been artificially sending crap to me to to attack me. So there might be a bunch of spam bots. They might be a bunch of who knows what's. Now, would Beavis do Lena Dunham? Probably. Probably. I mean, why not, right? Why wouldn't he? He's desperate. Desperate calls for desperate measures or something. So, support those if you guys like it. We accept channel memberships. We accept subs on Twitch. We accept outrage rebels. Fire, fire, fire. I don't have any Beavis. I don't have my soundboard still, but what I do have, I have fire. Thank you so much. SH rebels. SH Shrebel. I can't say it. Oh, frick. I'm dyslexic and I'm dumb. So, thank you so much. I made pizza tonight and I probably should have streamed that, shouldn't I? Is Beavis desperate? Probably. Probably. So, yes, if people want to watch, I have a 40-minute video. Thank you so much. 40-minute video of just driving up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. It's really, really nice, relaxing, ASMR. You got the nice little jazz music going. It's, you know, you don't have to stop at stoplights. You're not seeing somebody's dash in the side or somebody's windshield like some of those other channels that I see pop up all over my recommendeds. It's like, no. You just got a nice view going up and down Las Vegas Boulevard and back at sunset, so you can kind of see some of the lights coming on, and you get a pass without. I will probably work on one where bonk. I will probably work on one where it's at night and it's all the way to Fremont and back, because that's one of the things we've been doing. Was delivery. I made like jar sauce and it's the Classico and the store crust. Yeah, I just got lazy. I wanted something kind of less bad, but I had a bunch of like spinach. And do I have spinach in my teeth? No, good, yay. I did brush my teeth before, but I'm like, the spinach, it always creeps in. So I had like fresh sausage and spinach and just bell peppers and all that good stuff. So, yay. So, now that that's underway, thank you guys so much for hanging out on a Monday evening. This is our regular time. And yeah, I'm a little early. Sometimes I do like a quarter after. Sometimes I was doing like 9 my time. But that's a little too late for a lot of people because I'm on the West Coast now. So I'm on Pacific time again. Just a little bit too late for me to go live at 9 here unless I'm like out and about. And if I am out and about, I might go live. Like I do need to get some watch hours up on those other channels. So if I go live over there, and you guys want to just hang out and replay them and go and watch, I really, really would appreciate it. That's the best way to get watch hours. So we got the 40-minute drive, driving up and down the strip. And that's a real fun one over on the All Las Vegas channel. And then we have, what am I putting up on the other? Oh, we're walking up Fremont Street and back until the music comes. Oh! Hope to see more Tally content. Thank you so much. Well, I mean, I did get something called Lemon Larry that tastes really freaking good. I highly recommend if you get something. It's like a cake. It's like a cake. I don't know. It's like a lemon cake taste. I'm trying to. It's very mild. It is very cakey. It kind of tastes like the way cake smells coming out of the oven, like a vanilla. It's more like a vanilla cake. That is the 420 content. Thank you so much. Since I don't have booze. I don't have booze, but we do take shots if we do have it. Says we have fire, no marshmallows. All right, we got some articles. Oh, we got the Andor trailer. We've got... Where's the Andor trailer? Oh no, where's the Andor trailer? Is it just on Twitter? I gotta react to it. I heard it's gonna be the Mon Mothma thing. Rob said that. Rob, do you want to react to Andor with me? I don't think he can hear me. Let's see if he can hear me. He probably can't. Let me text him. His phone's probably nowhere near. Do you want to react? Want to react on this? Want to do a trailer react? Because you know me in Star Wars, I'm so over caring about it. Like somebody's like, oh, I don't think it's gonna be saved now. Oh, I haven't thought it's gonna be saved for years. I've literally removed brain space from how little I care about stars. We go to the Titanic exhibit or the box exhibits for your base channel? No, I'm not gonna be doing anything that you have to pay money to get into until they get monetized. So, yeah.
Casio keyboard.
Yeah, the Casio keyboard thing. Yeah, probably not until they get monetized or until they get monetized. So, and that's gonna be, you know, a way off. They're mostly gonna be just whatever I feel like putting up there at this point. Not doing
The Vegas channels.
Yeah, yeah.
Rob off camera, everyone.
Rob off camera.
How you doing, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. Oh, Sean Russell.
Sean Russell, how many of these bait and switch shows are we gonna put up with? I don't know. You think it's gonna be a bait and switch?
Yes, that's all they know how to do.
That's all they know how to do. You think so? All right, let me see. I gotta pull it up. Is that this one? And thank you so much, Sean Russell. I don't know. Here's the trailer. Should we make it bigger, like fuller?
I'm big in it.
Windows capture. Is this the full screen? No, that's not. This is the full screen of it. So that'll be when we go. Thank you so much. Oh, I gotta make it louder so we can hear it too. Yay! Yay!
Yay!
Alright, what am I doing?
Casio keyboard.
What's the point of the show when we know everyone dies, right? Right?
Yeah, spoiler alert, he doesn't make it.
You think the guy who plays Cassian Andor will let me bum a cigarette off him? I don't know. Probably not. I'm looking at my thing. Oh, I'm looking at my thing. I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong window. That one. I'm trying to look at you guys, but I'm on the same window. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm trying to look, but I'm on the same window, and I shouldn't be. I should sign in under another account here. Switch to one where I've got a wrench. There, I got a wrench on this account. So, I do have a wrench on this account. Now I can kind of see you guys over here on this one. Yay. And now I can see all the stuff, like if we do get bots. There we go. I gotta sneeze. Leah Thomas is trending. Oh, God, why? Oh, I don't want to know. I don't care. That's the swimmer chick, isn't it? Yeah, that's
Swimmer person.
It's the swimmer with the penis. The swimmer chick with the dick. It premieres on Disney Plus. Okay, so desktop audio. Is my mic on? Yes, it is. Yay. 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 3 episodes premiere. Yeah, they're going to do a 3-episode premiere. Oh. At the very least, I hope they give you guys enough stuff to spoof. Rob, do the Reva voice. Thank you so much, Sean Russell.
Do the Reva voice.
Do the Reva voice.
Here?
Is she here?
Hey, I'm upside down, Mecha Random.
I don't care.
What are you doing?
Because we're hanging you by your... Never mind. Reva!
Yeah, what about me?
Flip horizontal. That's the wrong...
That's not much better, Mecha Random.
There, you better now.
So much better now.
You're not in this one. You're not in this one.
I'm in everything.
We gotta I'm not recording yet. I'm not recording yet.
Okay.
So if Reva does pop in, we will see it. I'm gonna pop myself in, and this, and this. All right. Casio keyboard, this series where everybody is ended in Rogue One. What's the point of this show again? I am Mecha, and I think the point of this is to laugh at it, take what is funny, much like what we did with the Obi-Wan series, and have a laugh at it, because why not? I mean, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I would.
Really? Really?
You summoned me, Mecha Random?
Well, that's only so I can, hang you upside down.
Oh, no, don't you dare. Don't you. Oh, okay, that ain't so bad.
See, now you're looking at me, though.
That's
Here.
right, I'm looking at you. Oh, no, the blood's rushing through my head. I'm going to find you, Mecha Random. I'm going to find you. Feet don't fail me now. Oh, my gosh. Holy mackerel.
Can you get out of here? We have
you can't talk to a stereotype that way.
We have new stereotypes to be called istophobes for complaining about the show they happen to be in. Yes, we do.
No, you can only complain about my show.
Where are your arms? It looks like your arms are.
we don't want to talk about that, Mecha Random.
All right, let me put you right side up.
No. Hey, that's much better.
All right, get out of here.
No. Don't you see? I ain't got no nose ring. I'm trying to find it.
I don't care. Go away. I'm so tired of it. All right, now we gotta find the thing. What are we doing? Cassian Andor, the series, will premiere on Disney Plus. Experience the 3-episode. They're really pushing it, aren't they?
They're stacking it so that they can. Oh, look! It's the most watched premiere ever. Because they give you. They're trying to justify renewing it, so that these are our numbers for the first 3 episodes. I'm like, yeah, you drop them all at once,
right?
So you don't give people a chance to tune out.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's right.
This
Reva
is going to
would
be
agree if
terrible,
she were
isn't
here.
it? Okay, so I guess we got to look at this. Let's make it bigger
At
and
least
let's
that's
do
my
the
take on it.
full screeny thing. Now we can. Does this have closed captioning?
I don't know.
Hide captions. Okay, there's the captions. Can we see this? Is it full screen in the? Let me look at my playback. Let's look at my playback. There's my playback.
Yes, it is.
All right,
Okay.
Casio keyboard. The
Hey,
series.
This is Lord of the Rings.
This is Lord of the Rings. This is a Hobbit, and she's got a Hobbit stick. Is it called a Hobbit stick?
Yes,
is it called a Hobbit stick? I cannot talk. It is a Hobbit stick.
Okay. Okay. Stop. Sorry. It's Star Wars. Why do people in the Star Wars universe have our guns?
This is a Vietnam movie, isn't it? Is this a Vietnam movie?
Yeah, this is the Deer
So
Hunter.
we got we need the CCR riffs coming in.
Dum 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 dum.
No, I was going for CCR.
There
you go.
You know, John Fogerty was actually, replaced by Reva in
They're doing the
CCR.
shaky cam. No, they're doing the shaky cam. Nobody cares about Reva anymore. They're doing the shaky cam on this. To make it look all modern-y. This is one of the problems with Obi-Wan, is that they spent so much time on the CGI stuff and making it all shaky cam that they're looking super cheap.
Didn't we see like a tripod at some store recently, like at Walmart, Target, or whatever it was?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go down and send somebody down there to get a tripod?
No, they want to make it look all Battlestar Galactica from 2004. That's from 2004, people. You're trying to make it look like a 2004 show.
Mm-hmm. It just looks cheap and amateurish.
Yeah, it just looks so... It doesn't match Star Wars, because then you go from like Rogue One to New Hope, or you go from this to New Hope, or this to Rogue One to New Hope, and they don't match up very well aesthetically. They clearly look like they were filmed 40 years apart. They clearly look different.
You know, in the 70s, 1976, they came up with a revolutionary way to stabilize the camera for the movie Rocky. And now we're back to the going all herky-jerky.
You just walk in like you belong.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay. Oh, there you go. So that's a little Star Wars-y. They can't screw
Senate.
this one up too bad.
There's the Senate.
Even though it's from the stupid prequels.
So fat and satisfied.
Well, they're having Starbucks? What's going on?
They are. They're having Starbucks. They don't have sippy cups, though. They do have sippy cups. Uh-huh. They're fat and satisfied, except for the skinny guy.
Look, there's diversity in the Empire.
And the diversity in the back.
Fat and satisfied.
The diversity in the back, just where the Empire wants it, right? Am I right?
They can't imagine that someone like me would ever get inside their house.
Yeah, maybe you should just not be breaking into people's homes. I mean, that's not a good thing, because there's a lot of quote-unquote good guys out there who are going to defend their homes. So...
Well, he's speaking figuratively.
Figuratively.
Cassian Andor. The Empire's
Andor?
Yeah, Chef Nation's right. The black guy was in the back of the Empire.
choking us so slowly.
Okay.
We're studying it.
A chick, a whammon.
Okay, and it's some kind of... alright.
The Empire's choking us so slowly, we're starting to notice. So these are what, the rebels, resistance,
okay,
still... What are they calling them in Rogue One? This is before. This is when Star...
Things are starting to go to pot under the Empire.
Okay.
All is not well.
What I'm asking is this. Wouldn't you rather
there's a nice steady shot.
To something real?
Streaming September 21st. Is that who?
I don't know.
I don't know who this guy.
Yeah, there's okay. All right.
It's just some guy.
There's
our hero who's gonna be dead and
he's just lived long enough to.
Yeah, he's gonna live just long enough. So this guy's a
I need
what?
all the heroes I can
The
get.
rice farmer?
Maybe. See, this just reminds me of Obi-Wan again, with some of the
For the greater good.
Target? Okay.
the greater good, the greater good for the
The
greater good.
good.
Can I just watch that? Can I just watch
Yeah,
Hot
can we Hot Fuzz? That's so much better.
Hot Fuzz?
The greater good. Crusty
Call it what you
jugglers.
will. Let's call it war.
Okay, so
Well-
he's back.
So yeah.
What? Forrest Whitaker's back.
Okay, now this is what confused me about Solo. If they have stormtroopers, why do you need these guys?
I don't know. Who are these guys? Were these the Knights of Ren?
I don't know who they are. They're supposed to be police.
Was that the monk guy?
It's no, it's just
No.
a bald guy with a beard.
Okay, I thought they'd bring back the monk guy from Rogue One that we liked.
There's fermenting
Donnie,
out there.
Yeah, we liked him. He was good. He was good.
Who is this guy? Is that Donny Osmond? What's
I don't know.
Some pockets of fermenting.
Okay, and you see some.
Sean Russell. Was it some girl who hates me with bad hair? I don't know. Doesn't she already have bad hair? I don't know.
Okay, there's the show.
I mean,
Oh, look.
can you tell under all that makeup?
Look, it's not Brie Larson.
Not Brie Larson. Oh wait.
Oh, she's a blonde-haired white woman is in charge of the Empire. Is that big bad in this series?
Is this supposed to be? They were saying, I saw online, this guy was supposed to be like they're gonna CGI over him. It's gonna be Tarkin or something. Because they saw his head shape. I thought they said that because his head shape's a little. And
Why
I'm
would you-
like, well, really? Wouldn't they finish it?
But Tarkin
They are the
is...
lesser known Knights of Stimpy. Thank you.
You idiot! Hey,
Are you a fish? Or are you a thief?
a fish?
Are you a fish or a thief?
Fish is what they call the new guy in prison, isn't it?
I don't know.
This is confusing. This trailer.
Are you a fish or a thief?
And now they cut to whomever this is. They got rings.
You're
Okay.
sleeping.
And this guy is. Is this supposed to be like Star Wars Hugh Hefner? What's going on?
I don't know.
Clayla.
Sleeping.
Who's Clea? Clayla?
Yeah, that's the freaking the Eric Clapton song.
Clayla, you got me on my knees.
Luthen.
Just been
Luthen
hiding for-
is.
This dude,
This dude.
some doughy guy.
I don't.
It's just been hiding for too long. Okay.
Oh. Okay. All right. You know. Oh, that's like Art Deco New York. Okay.
Okay, well, this is supposed to be,
Coruscant.
yeah.
The seat of that's
Yeah.
you know.
It's supposed to be, but it looks like New York because
Yeah, well-
traffic on the street.
As long as everyone thinks I'm an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
So it's the Mon Mothma show.
Yeah, it's gonna be the
Okay, so it's gonna be the Mon Mothma show, and
whomever that chick is with the bruise over his eye. Or
yeah, and Brucey McGee. Okay.
What are you really doing, Brucey
What
McGee?
are you really doing here? Oh, he's in this.
I'm an irritation.
So she's here.
There's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing. What are you really doing?
And she's got.
What are you really doing
What is
here?
she? What is she? Go back a second. What is this? She a cougar? What's going on? You know?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, hello, Mrs. Robinson. You know.
Maybe. This guy looks familiar. Who is he? What do I know him
I don't
from?
know. This guy
He's
doesn't.
really familiar. Do you guys know who this guy is?
That's Jay Peterman.
No, who is he and what do we know him from?
Well,
Because he's very familiar looking.
yeah.
It's like I know I've seen him
Okay.
before.
All right. Okay. There's more. These.
Trying droids.
This is
Witness
what
beginning.
revolution looks like.
Okay. This is what a revolution looks like.
Oh god, I don't even care.
You know, they
That's the
say-
guy from Coupling. Okay, that's why he
Okay.
looks familiar. There you go. That's why. Thank you. That's why he looks. Oh, okay.
Okay. There's Casio keyboard and fighting something.
I'm tired of losing.
I'm tired of losing. They're running. They're stabbing.
That's
They're
another one of
injecting.
those. That's another one of
The
those.
guy's got 4 arms.
Oh, okay. Well, that's another one of those things like what Nyong'o was.
Oh,
Lupita
that dude?
Nyong'o.
You think so?
Well, look at the eye thing, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah.
And the head thing is another one of those aliens,
Well, he's got Beats headphones on. It's product placement.
right? This is some
He's
Drake.
got 4 arms. Okay. includes trying to ruin the Drake resistance.
Dre, not Drake, because they're beats by Dre.
Okay. Okay. This trailer's really confusing.
3-episode premiere. Oh, this looks like something I'm gonna fall asleep watching.
Okay, they're rappelling outside the dam.
Off of the Hoover Dam. Is this a goddamn? Is this a goddamn?
Okay, you know, okay, listen. All right, you know.
The other one from the trailers was, where's the damn bait? But that was the Randy Quaid one. You need a fishing rod to tell that one.
All right, you know, you need a method to generate electricity
Making
in the
myself
Empire,
laugh.
but do you have to make it look like a regular dam?
Yes. Well, how else can I make the Beavis and Butthead Do America reference? So it's about this brown-haired chick.
Revolution looks like.
Another brown-haired girl with a British accent. We all know who that's supposed to be.
Chef Nation, there's only 2 black people in this trailer and I'm outraged, right? Right? And it's Forrest Whitaker and the guy in the back.
That's the chick from Prey. See?
That's the chick from Prey.
From the Predator movie.
Oh god, she's gonna fight the Predator with a stick and a spear.
Okay, this is really confusing, and this series is a waste of time because
we know where they all end up.
Yes, exactly.
So, do we really need a Mon Mothma backstory?
No, we don't. I never ever said. You know, well, how did Mon Mothma become the head of the rebellion? Never did I ever say that once.
So it's gonna be the Mon Mothma show.
Yeah, it's gonna be Mon Mothma show. It's gonna be pointless backstory. It's gonna be in Andor, Cassian Andor, or Keep, whatever the hell his name is, Cheech over there. He's gonna, or you know, Inigo Montoya is gonna stand around and let all the women do everything. You know, you show women in charge of everything. All that makes me say women are in such a huge prominent role in the Empire. All that makes me say is women are evil in this universe.
And incompetent. Well, same thing with Star Trek, too. I mean, they're just evil and incompetent.
Yeah.
Like, look how incompetent Reva was in the last Star Wars thing, for crying out loud.
Someone mentioned my name?
No.
I heard my name. Ree.
No. Seriously, how incompetent were you in Star Wars?
Don't you dare say that about me, Nick Random.
You were so incompetent, you were going to kill... No. Shut your mouth. You were going to kill Luke Skywalker.
That's right.
Not realizing that would actually help his father, Darth Vader.
That's right.
That would help him, though. You were trying to get revenge on him. Which was it?
How would I help him?
Because...
But it's all about me, Nick Random. Don't you know that? Ree.
Shut up.
No.
So that is my Cassian keyboard thing. Cassian keyboard.
Like blonde-haired white woman, evil blonde-haired white woman, evil lady over there, bald guy with no hair, evil dude here, and you know, what construction work? What? Well, hold on, go back a second. Did you? Big fat dude, construction people,
construction workers.
The village people are in this. What's going on?
They're gonna YMCA.
Okay, elevator. Okay, you know. There's Vader's shuttle, apparently. Okay, blonde-haired white woman. Alright, somebody being hauled away. That's actually
her hips are not even wider than a pair of handcuffs.
That's the girl Brucey McGee.
Chick.
Yeah, Brucey McGee there.
That's this chick. So her hips are as narrow as a pair of handcuffs. Mm-hmm. So she probably weighs about 85 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're putting on a ring. I don't know who this broad is.
Oh, some bitch.
Oh, how you doing? Welcome to the Playboy Mansion.
I'm just tired of bad Star Wars. And here's the thing with Star Wars, right? Does Zabu want in? Can we get Zabu?
Somebody wants in.
Can we Zabu? Here's the thing with bad Star Wars is that Rogue One I liked enough. That's the guy with the donkey dick. That's the tripod. Is that one from Coupling?
I don't know.
That's the guy with the big, because he had curlier hair in Coupling. Is that this one? That's this guy. Okay, I got you. I know who this guy is. He just wants to be a pain. Come here, mister. That is the thing. So this show is not...
Nice.
I just watched Coupling. Let's watch Coupling. It's going to be better.
I've never seen Coupling.
You'd probably like it. It's like Friends.
Oh, I'd hate it. I freaking hate Friends. Oh my god. I watched 3 seasons of Friends and I was like, you know what, I'm out.
I was out before they aired it.
When Ross dumped the hot British chick for Rachel, I was like, okay, I've seen enough. See you later.
Okay, I'm done talking about this trailer. I am going back to my live chat.
That's right.
No, you're not on this. Don't you go anywhere. That'll be clipped unless the stream is monetizable, and then it'll just be up.
Oh my god, this is like every Star Wars series gets worse. Series gets worse.
Aren't they just getting worse each time?
They're getting worse. I have no faith that this. Listen, if it's good, I will gladly say it is. It's good. I will gladly admit it. This is good, but this does not look good. It does not. Again, the main problem with the prequels is everything winds up exactly like as if nothing happened.
Oh my goodness! Someone mentioned my name.
Alright, enough of this shit.
She underwent miraculous weight loss since the last time we saw her.
Mother Jabba the Hutt. I just don't want any more Star Wars or Star Trek or any of it anymore. And I think everybody else is tired of it too, because that's why they all went off to be radicalized by politics ball. You know, you're gonna have to stay up here for some of these because we got a Bob Chapek thing that somebody sent me. And I don't know. So there are 2 guys who have the death sentence on 12 systems.
Those guys.
I don't know.
Pig Nose and Scott.
I don't care. I'm so tired of Star Wars, I think. I'm just tired of Star Wars.
Like I said, it would... If you just did nothing with Star Wars, you'd be better off than you are now.
Did you see this one?
I saw it in passing. I didn't think enough to... just say anything about it.
I don't know. Do you think it's a video? You think that is? Because I got like 17 of them.
But what about Mindy Kaling's version of Velma?
I don't care.
She's a stand-in for.
I don't care. Well, that was all gory and stupid.
Who cares?
There was another gory and stupid one. All right, you wanna do these? Because I'll just call you back up then for later.
Bob.
Did you watch that? Or did you read that earlier? How long is it? Did you read it? Is this even real?
No, I didn't read it. No.
All right, I'll let you go read that before and tell me if that's even worthy of talking about. If it's just nothing, then who cares? If it's nothing, then who cares?
I saw this first clip.
She-Hulk. We got a first clip of She-Hulk. I don't know if we're allowed to watch it. Are we allowed to watch it? It just came out this morning. We got a first clip. What do you guys want? You want a first clip of She-Hulk? Do you want an R-rated Scooby-Doo? Or do you want... What else do you guys want to talk? We got the Lena Dunham one, too. I know nobody wants to, but Penny Marshall kind of told her to shut the hell up and stop being an entitled little brat. Actually, let's do that one. I'll do that one real quick. You know, if Penny Marshall... Thank you so much, Reba. Needs to have the CO alien license plate bumper sticker, peace signs, all sort of crazy stuff on the flat black Imperial uniform. I don't know how to do it, and... It's just a thing, so I can't add stuff to a JPEG or a PNG. I don't know how to do it. All right, I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say on my thing now. You know, when Penny Marshall tells you to shut up and stop being an entitled little brat and start acting, you do it. I am Mecha, and Penny Marshall, one of the all-time greats, has recently resurfaced this story. I don't know if she resurfaced, somebody resurfaced it, of Lena Dunham. And when she was a very young, small child person. I know. It's hard to think of Lena Dunham being a small child person, especially the way her antics have been going around lately. Let me see if I can find it quickly. If not, I'll add it in post because all of my clips are never exactly where I want them to be. Of course they're not. They're not in any sort of order. We already watched it today, and I lost it. I lost my Lena Dunham thing, so everybody... look away. It's much like what's the thing in the Indiana Jones thing? You don't look at it, it's gonna burn your face off. The Ark, it's gonna burn your face off. Don't look at this at all.
Ugh.
Nope.
Say it again because you were muted.
Thanks a lot, Mecha. I am now infertile. I'm now
Good.
impotent.
Good. Told you not to look at it. I told you, if I tell you not to look and you look, then whose fault is
It's Reva's
That's
fault.
not my fault. Lena Dunham lost a part in writing in Cards with Boys at 12 because she refused to smile on command like an entitled little brat. Like an entitled little spoiled rich girl brat. Dunham recalled director Penny Marshall replying, "It's called acting, honey." Yeah, it's called acting. You're
It's
an
called
actress.
acting, honey.
Shut up, put your tap shoes on, and dance for me. You know you can just dance for me, Lena. Enough of that. So she was always an entitled, controversial, spoiled. Quit playing her show. The star of the girls could have been in writing with Cars with Boys if she hadn't been such a spoiled little entitled brat of a human. She is screwed if she hadn't screwed her audition, according to Entertainment Weekly. The actress and filmmaker Lena Dunham appeared on Sirius XM's The Jess Kankle Show. The Jess Kankle Show. Somebody wants in. Come here. Bring him in. The kitty wants in. The kitty wants in the Jess Kankle Show to discuss and dish about her new movie, Sharp Stick. At one point, the conversation turned into Dunham's favorite movie, A League of Their Own. And Kankle asked if she ever met anyone who was involved in the film. Dunham said she met both Tom Hanks and Madonna, but her most memorable and disastrous encounter was with the director Penny Marshall. When she was just 12 years old, she auditioned for Marshall's film Riding in Cars with Boys. Unfortunately, Dunham had a bit of an attitude. Quit stomping, please. Sorry. That's great. And quit making noise over it. I'm literally in the middle of recording, and now you're gonna have to cut that out. Thanks, Rob. It's like, I'm recording these, right? So you make noise, you clear your throat, you do. Thank you. This is why I'm like, I can't take any of this seriously. Dunham had a bit of an attitude that Marshall and any likely director didn't care for, and the roles was given to another actress. The roles, well, she had other roles, didn't she? I understand why I didn't get the role, because she was asked all the young actors to say our name, our height, where we're from, and smile. I'm Lena, I'm from New York, and I don't smile on command. And Penny Marshall said, "It's called acting, honey. You're supposed to, and you're supposed to not." Like, she's a rich girl anyway. Lena Dunham was a rich girl. She was the child of rich, wealthy people. In hindsight, Dunham admits she's on the director's side. The thing is, she was right. Would you hire an actor who's like, "Sorry, I can't smile on command"? Well, you seem to think so. Dunham concluded by saying, "The thing is, I'm with Penny on this one. I remember going home and knowing that I had screwed the pooch, so to speak, and my mother said that I lay in bed for a week and moaned, 'My career is over.' At 12. It turns out her career wasn't actually over because her parents could buy her one anyway. Couldn't they? And since she went on to create and star in the HBO hit Girls, because she had all the right connections and money and was in the right place at the right time with wealthy parents, and continued writing and directing since then. Watch the video above for the full story, but remember, no matter who you are and what you do, you will never make it in Hollywood because you don't have wealthy connected family and parents. You're not connected to anything unless you social climb on something like YouTube and kiss the right butts and grease the right palms and throw the right people under the bus. You will never be anything either, neither will I. It's okay. We're there and we admit it. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. All right, Rob, where'd you go? I'm out here with Okay. What do you think of her name? I hear the Jaws music. Thank you. Thank you so much, John Russell. I appreciate it. What's he doing?
He just wants to be a pain in the butt.
Who?
The kid.
Oh. He's just going.
Adorable.
I'm adorables. I is adorable. Pay attention to me. He is adorable, though. He is. Oh my God, Rob. I'm literally talking. Please ask me to mute every time you do that.
Sorry.
Just ask me to mute. Ask me to mute.
You dick puncher.
Don't put it in my poking range.
She's a dick puncher, everyone. You don't punch a guy.
I'm poking randomly behind me. I can't help it. That's right.
Dick puncher, says I. Spartans, you don't shoot a guy in the dick.
You have it coming. You have it coming. You're funny. He's joking. Alright. Now people are going, you can't do that. And then we're going to have a bot saying this and that. Oh, fuck. I'm tired of this. Alright, next thing. The next topic.
Mute the mic, please.
There you go. Me too. Next topic. James Gunn or She-Hulk? We got She-Hulk and we got James Gunn. Let's do the James Gunn. You see this shit? Did you see this shit? Oh, this shit. I'm burning through topics really quick today. Yes, Marron. You know, we did. I forgot what I was going to say. You know what we've never wanted or needed? Any more grown-up, R-rated Scooby-Doo anythings. I am Mecha, and nobody asked for the last one with Mindy Kaling as a self-insert Velma with all this gory murder mystery solvey TVMA-rated stuff. Please subscribe to this channel. YouTube will suppress it. You know what else we don't need? The R-rated Scooby-Doo from James Gunn. No, it addresses the possibility of making an R-rated Scooby-Doo 3. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I know these have their fans, and I'm not one of them because, let's face it, Scooby-Doo was good in like the 60s and 70s. This is another one of those things. And the social climate today. I don't think the social climate has anything to do with anything, but James Gunn, who wrote the live-action Scooby-Doo movies, reveals the studio would greenlight an R-rated version of the iconic kids film. Why? Why do we need why do we need an R-rated one? Why do we need an R-rated one?
That's the trend now.
Chef Nation, OSC Shaggy and Scooby smoke weed in the Mystery Machine. They kind of did, though, 30 years ago.
Zoinks!
They kind of did. James Gunn reveals he is on board for an R-rated version of Scooby-Doo, the beloved live-action remake of the iconic Mystery Gang. And their furry sidekicks celebrated its 20-year anniversary. It's been 20 years since he remade the damn thing. We need new stuff. Oh, gosh, we need new stuff. We need to, the last time I cared about Scooby-Doo was probably 1998. It was, at least 20 years ago. At least. Gunn co-wrote the script, which kickstarted his now very successful career. I thought he got started on being in trauma. Doing trauma movies. Or directing. Anywho. He later penned the script for Monsters Unleashed, which was less of a hit at the box office. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Starring Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar. All these people. It was a smash hit with audiences, but received poorly with critics. You got an R-rated Scooby-Doo and the Venture Brothers. I can never stand the Venture Brothers. Ever. Never got to do it. Then again, the live-action Scooby-Doos. Maybe I'm not the right person. Did you like them?
Nah, not really.
Do people like these?
I guess.
Do people like these? I don't know. Because, the last... even the cartoon movies. The last cartoon movies that were good were, the Scooby-Doo, movies. You know, the ones with, Sonny and Cher, Mama Cass. Monsters Unleashed had Scrappy-Doo. Yeah, was this the one where you had Scrappy-Doo, who was later Rowan Atkinson? Yeah, I know the movies without the original cartoon, RSO Media. Live-action Scooby-Doo were meh. Do we need more? Do we really need to reboot a reboot of a reboot? Do we need to continue a reboot here? I think this might be just slow news week. Yeah, Velma Scooby-Doo controversy misses the real problem. What's the real problem, pray tell? What is the real problem, Screen Rant from June? The problem isn't the rating, it's the Velma's lack of originality. Oh, wow.
Oh, they're admitting it.
They're admitting it. They're admitting that it doesn't the R rating. It's just, you're just doing the same damn thing over and over again. So it's going to have the exact same missing as this. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old for it. Maybe I grew up with the originals too much, and they were out a good decade before I was born. All right, and they were even from before we were born.
Yeah,
the original 69. Yeah, they started in 69. So this is the equivalent of like our parents getting mad that they weren't making any more Howdy Doody or something, right? So is that a good analogy?
Yeah, I'd say about that.
Like this would be like if they would kept remaking Howdy Doody or something for our parents' generation. Does that put kind of this into perspective of my position on continuations and endless reboots and remakes of things? Because I didn't hear my mom's generation clamoring for any more Howdy Doody or Bozo the Clown or whatever else they watched in the 50s and 60s. Like what other shows did they watch in the 50s?
Leave It to Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver. Yeah, nobody was clamoring for any more Leave It to Beaver and stuff like that.
Ozzie and Harriet.
Exactly. So why are we still continuing this stuff like Scooby-Doo? Is it because it's an easy thing to market and merchandise? Because it's...
Yeah, merchandise. Scooby-Doo merchandising is big.
Okay, that's really it. So yeah, I think I'm not on board with this. RSO says they could do a sweet R-rated live action Scooby-Doo 50-minute strip horror movie with a real non-CGI talking dog. I would hate that. Oh, I would hate that. I would hate everything about it. I would, because the whole charm of it is some idiot in a mask trying to haunt people away from like a treasure. Like that was the fun of Scooby-Doo. The second that the monsters became real, the second that they became live action with CGI mixed in, that even the second it was like they brought in like Scrappy-Doo, even way back when I was young, when I was seeing like, okay, who's the Scrappy-Doo stuff, a pup named Scooby-Doo. I mean, I think the 80s is like, it should have probably stopped there. I don't know. Oh, this is the Velma one. We've already talked about this. This is Mindy Kaling's Velma. So I don't really have a whole lot to say to this other than, well, I cannot stand James Gunn humor anyway. Like, I just can't stand his movies anyway. So if they make another one, please don't make me watch it. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Alright, next. What's next? She-Hulk or some TikTokers canceling Gordon Ramsay? She-Hulk or Gordon Ramsay? What do you guys think? Whenever you get a Wacky Wasters movie or Johnny Quest? Well, that's probably for the best.
Johnny Quest has been in development hell for years. I mean, they keep... Every so often you get something that trickles out about it, but it quickly goes nowhere.
It's bloody and he actually kills people. I would hate that RSO media. I would absolutely hate it. It's like a guy in a fake Hana music park, but it's just bloody and he actually kills people. I would hate it.
You know darn well.
Then again, I just can't deal with horror movies anymore.
Well,
I'm too old for it because I actually humanize people. So
you know darn well if they made a Johnny Quest movie that Raceman and Dr. Quest would be gay. I mean,
yeah, Lisa Roberts. They race swapped Velma a long time ago. Yeah, that was the Mindy Kaling one. Like we've been covering it. I didn't watch it, but yeah. It was she wasn't black. She's Indian. She's Asian.
South Asian.
Southeast Asian. Is that it?
Lisa Roberts.
Yeah, it was the Mindy Kaling one.
Pardon. Mute mic, please.
There you go, Mindy Kaling.
I don't get Mindy Kaling.
If people freak out, I don't care. Adults only Velma. We don't need it. We don't need it anymore.
It's gonna have the partial nude thing.
I don't think it will. Not in the MSN article. I'm on MSNBC's article here.
But I don't understand it. Like I don't understand what her appeal is.
I don't understand why
I don't understand. To me, she gets a free pass on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I did a couple of videos on this when it dropped, but...
Bring back Two Broke Girls. Yes. Two Broke Girls was actually pretty funny initially.
Time to go on the old stuff. I'm nostalgic. See, I'd rather watch the old thing.
When I went to Copenhagen, they were asking me, "Oh, what's the they loved Big Bang Theory," and they asked me about what's the new television show. I said, Two Broke Girls is a big one now in America. He goes, what is broke? I'm like, well, Two Poor Girls. They really didn't have a translation for broke in Danish.
Underpaid girls.
Yeah.
Just say underpaid.
Well, poor was really...
Underpaid waitresses. 2 underpaid waitresses. When does the show start? I don't know.
Hopefully never.
It was on the Upfront Warner thing. I don't know. Maybe it never happened. May 20th. It's from May.
Well, this gets...
Yeah, it's from May. It was the last time they... It's from May.
This gets a green light, and we can't get another season of Final Space. Where's the justice?
I didn't really want Final Space though.
Final Space was awesome. First season was so good. So.
Is it that cartoon one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it. I just don't want to watch cartoons. I think that's it. I just really don't want to watch
like
cartoons.
I said,
I'm so not a cartoon person. Good evening from New Jersey, Mr. Long. Hello. Should watch Hot in Cleveland. The show is like two broke girls on Geritol. Hot in Cleveland wasn't bad.
Betty White.
Yeah, and she wasn't really. She was like the Sophia of the show. She wasn't like. Yeah. All right. What's the next one? Quit, Rob. Oh Lord, do we want to talk about She-Hulk or do we want to do the Gordon Ramsay? What do you want to talk about?
I don't want to. It's She-Hulk. I've already seen the She-Hulk footage. You haven't seen it?
Am I gonna know? Are they gonna claim me?
Who knows? I mean, really.
They claim me. All right, She-Hulk. This looks like the same thing. It's like exactly the same. First clip released. Ooh, let me clip it. She-Hulk first clip revealed. And the cat meows. He wants attention. Hello, everyone. I am Mecha and She-Hulk's first clip. See, I do it better. That's probably started. That made him be quiet. He's like, that's what I sound like? Yes, that's what you sound like. He's doing it in the hallway. And then he doesn't want to come in and be on camera like a little doof. Anywho, She-Hulk's first clips is revealed by Marvel, released. Marvel's Studios' third live-action streaming release arrives later this month, like Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Hawkeye before it. She-Hulk is also on Disney Plus and is a show based on Marvel people. All right, so we already know the backstory of it. She's the cousin of the Hulk. She gets his power because what? He has to save her life. Is that?
Yes, blood transfusion.
Yeah, is that how it still happens in this or no?
I don't know. I haven't heard how she becomes She-Hulk.
Okay, unlike the Green Giant Rage Monster that fans are familiar, he might just experiment on her too. I don't know. It aligns more with Smart Hulk from the Avengers Endgame. She has enhanced strength but remains the same person when she's human-sized.
That's always been a thing.
That's always been a
thing. Yeah, she's retained.
So, all right, here is our clip. Do we want to watch it on the twatters? Do we make it bigger? We'll make it bigger behind us here. Wah.
Being a Hulk asks for balance.
But we already saw when they're doing the balancing thing.
Okay.
All right, so she's better than him. The last time they showed her fall, though. Last time they showed her fall first.
It's easy.
Little punk.
So I'm clearly nailing it at all of these things. When am I ever going to use this as a lawyer?
So she still has to be a lawyer. She can jump. Is that part of the Hulk strength? Is super jumpy? Super jumpies.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't, like, I would assume she doesn't have as much of the strength. Like, she could do a little of it.
Proportionally, she shouldn't have as much, be as strong as he is.
Okay.
Jen, when you have powers like this, it's like putting a target on your back and the backs of all the people
You probably can't see around me, huh? You probably can't see around me. I'll go this way.
care about.
Oh, cool. Yet another way my life is run. Thanks, Bruce.
All right. All I've been doing is showing you the downsides of being...
So she's mad because he ruined her life. But I thought he saved your life. So now she's ungrateful.
In a Hulk, but there are a few upsides.
Is that Rain? That might be Rain. That's either Rain or... Is that Rain? That might be Rain. It's either Rain or the freaking tree.
Our bodies metabolize alcohol at an incredibly fast rate, which means that we can drink so much and not get drunk.
Well, that's a good superpower, never getting drunk.
All buzz, no barf.
That's good.
That's a good superpower. So that's all the thing? Mm-hmm. That's all the thing. This is just like a training montage.
Yeah, training montage and a little snippet of... It's...
All right, and 2022 Marvel.
You really don't get a sense of anything from this.
No, I guess that they're both in it.
Yeah, and she's got a nice booty.
Uh-huh. So they're both in it. Well, she's a muscly woman, so... I don't understand why they had to make her all CGI, though. Like, it's so weird. I guess because he is.
Well, Tatiana Maslany is a tiny woman.
She is. She's very petite.
She's maybe 5'1" at the most.
Yeah, she's very petite. She's a really good actress, but...
Oh my god, she's an incredible actress. Oh, I used to love Orphan Black.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this show will be fine. I think as long as it's not... Like, this is their comedy one. Like, I am so tired of everything being, like, the end of the world, and they're trafficking people, and we gotta save all these women, and, like, Black Widow was awful. It was so heavy-handed. And Thor Love and Thunder was, let's joke about cancer. Yay, because that's fun and fun.
Yeah. So what's it like to be a superhero and trying to have an active, like, normal life? Okay, all right, let's see what that's
This might about. Be really, really good. I mean, I might enjoy it anyway. Other people might hate it, but...
So, Tatiana Maslany is 5'4". She was born in Regina, Canada. Mm-hmm. It's 5'4", which means she's actually 5'1".
Yeah, 5'4". So this looks... I mean, it looks better than Doctor Strange did to me, but that's because I just have such an aversion to horror anymore, and I just want something fun and lighthearted and comedic. Comedic and less heavy. I don't want the end of the world all the time. I don't want this. I want, fun and lighthearted.
Anubis.
A little more easy to watch.
Anubis says, T says, that's a special privilege for all heroes not to become drunk because of the powers. Actually, Daredevil probably not, because he feels pain at a much lower threshold, because all his senses are heightened. So most likely not him. He has to pop pain pills. So.
Of course, the only drunk hero is Iron Man. You know what? This is what made Iron Man human.
Yep.
I'm not that crazy about Iron Man anyway, though. So I don't know.
They made a reference to that in Captain America, that because of the super soldier serum, his metabolism was so high he couldn't get drunk. So
okay,
that'd be awesome. Bit of DUI.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they'd probably still have your legal limit, though. Like, you'd still be blowing whatever. But...
Yeah. They're about to F up to Daredevil. Yeah, they are. Yeah. And I have a feeling Born Again is going to be all about Karen Page. So, I mean...
Yeah, it looks fine. I don't know. I'll probably watch it, and I'll probably enjoy it, actually.
I'll give it a try.
But then again, it's more made for me and not made for, like, people who want to see Iron Man and stuff. It's more made for, like, the girlfriend of the people watching the superheroes, and less made for, like, the super hardcore superhero fans, I think.
This is something for the girlfriend on the couch watching.
Yeah.
Listen, I have no problem with that, okay? Pardon. I have no problem with that. Yeah, you make shows for all kinds of audiences.
Right. And they're clearly going, like, more female demographic. They're clearly doing that. So I think it'll probably be fine. Then again, there's a lot of these. I mean, depending, it might be really, really boring. If it was really boring, I'll tell you too. So anyway, I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Okay, now what? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here we go. Gordon Ramsay. Here, let me do the Gordon Ramsay one. Don't make a lot of noise.
You want me to leave? Or?
Yeah, just this one, because you don't need to be in here bothering me.
You need me
for the next one, yeah, because I don't care about this next one. That's all you. Well, if characters can't get drunk with their powers, you don't include Tony Stark and Wolverine, that's the lead. Like, I really don't care if a character can get drunk or not. That's so uninteresting. It's like, I really don't care. It was just a thing in the thing. I think that's the problem. Is like, I'm not the demographic for it. So, if anybody wants to help support the New Vegas channels, we got the very long drive up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. Here, let me share it. And go watch this video, then subscribe to Back to Las Vegas too. We got stuff on both of those channels. We have stuff on both of those channels if you guys want to. We're trying to get the watch hours back up on the All Las Vegas channel, which used to be the Mecha Random 42 Live channel. Now it's the All Las Vegas channel. So then we're going to get, hopefully I'll just get the watch hours up super quick and get some subs on these. I will probably be streaming from one or the other at some point for watch hour purposes only, not to like do anything other than that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do something tonight. Maybe we'll go out. Maybe we'll do something. I've been live about an hour. I got 2 more topics. Who knows? And let me see. What's next? Oh, Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay. I want to do the Gordon Ramsay one. This is the one I actually wanted to do. Oh, they're mad at Gordon Ramsay. How cute. I am Mecha, and it's some TikToker's first day on the internet. How sweet and precious. How precious and adorable. I am a pretty big Gordon Ramsay fan. I've watched many of his TV shows, including ones from the UK. On means that I probably shouldn't have been. He has a show called The F Word. He had a few other shows where he traveled around and did things. He had some shows where he raised pigs, and he named one Trini and one Susanna after some TV presenters in the UK, and he raised them from young, and he took them to the place, and then he brought them back and cooked them up and ate them, and his kids knew and named them. He did the same thing with turkeys. He did the same thing with lambs. And these TikTok people are surprised by this. Is this new? Is this a new thing he did, or is this a new? All right, here we go. Gordon Ramsay being canceled by some fragile little snowflake getting triggered. Here we go. Some TikToks revolted the Gordon Ramsay appearing to pick a lamb to take to the place, where you take animals if you're gonna be eating them. The sad nature of it. I'm not using the language because of YouTube, but that's what happens to it. It's the sad nature of it. I know that if I had to myself, if I were out there, I probably couldn't, because I just make friends with the things, and I would probably starve to death rather than hurt something that actually is nice to me, that isn't trying to eat me or hurt me or whatever. I mean, people are another thing. I could probably do that to I'm like old Alex Jones, aren't I? I'm a lot more like Alex Jones, because animals are decent people. People, maybe not so much. Huh? What do you think, Alex?
Looking at my neighbors now and going, I'm ready to hang them up and gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. My daughters aren't starving to death. I'll eat my neighbors. See, my superpower is being honest. I'll eat your ass.
Yeah, see? He agrees, too. But then again, that is a clipped down version of where he'd say he'd actually chop them up and hang them up and whatever. Point is, TikTokers am fragile. We don't know flakies. Oh, Ramsay posted a video of himself climbing into a pen of roughly 10 pristine lamb. In the video, he rubs his hands together, repeatedly saying, yummy. I mean, if you smelled sheep, you probably wouldn't be saying that. Like, when they're seriously, what comes out of the back end, if you're in a pen with them, sure, they're cute, they're dumb, they're food, like most things, right? We get it. We know that people have this big idea in their head that they're going to try and force us to eat crickets, and they're sneaking them into things. Guess what? They can't, because if they do that, then everybody's like, who has shellfish allergies would go into anaphylaxis. That's why the sustainable cricket products are being marketed specifically to the people trying to save the world. Those people like the vegans and the trendy food people, like the people who would buy organic 20 years ago because they think it's really gonna make that big of a difference if they so it's for those people. It's the people who are like, I only buy sustainable food and I'm a vegan and I can barely speak, and it's for those people. They're not sneaking them into anything because they can't. I'm not a fan of lamb. I don't think I would want to do this, but here we go. Celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay is facing backlash from some idiot on TikTok who probably has never seen. There's the video. All right. So I watched the one where him and his wife actually drove the pigs to the place, and they're there and they cry, and then they're like, yes, and we're celebrating their life by having them for dinner, right? It's sad. It's the reality of things. Everything consumes everything. We are a biodome of a planet that is ever consuming and recycling and reusing itself, and the people are gonna get reused and eaten by the worms. And didn't they have this in the South Park? Didn't they do that's the circle of poo or something? And everything gets recycled into everything else, and once one thing passes, it gives life to the next thing, and so on and so forth. And yes, life finds a way, and all of these such things. I don't see really humanity as being any more or less important than the things we have to eat in order to sustain ourselves and survive. However, if I had, if I had to shoot something myself to survive, I probably wouldn't be able to, because I'm a softie when it comes to that. On Thursday, he posted a video. He says, I'm going to eat you. He said to the group of lambs. That's what they're there for. That's what they're for. Then he said, which one of you is going in the oven first? He said, he patted a sheep, pointing and saying, you. All right, he startled the sheep. Oh no, he startled the sheep. No animals were cooked in the making of this video. All right. According to Insider, which first reported the backlash. He captioned, the lamb sauce was not found in the making of this video. A reference to the 2006 meme derived from a scene of his show where he asked a contestant for lamb sauce. The video had nearly 9 million likes as of Sunday. While some appeared to find humor in the bit, others were upset. But that's just Gordon Ramsay, isn't it? That's just Gordon Ramsay. He's going to say stuff to shock people because he does that. And love him or hate him is not the worst thing. Because, dear God, I'm so tired of any side of the outrage mob. I mean, for crying... Aren't we all? Aren't we all? He appeared to taunt the animals. They don't understand the words, though. They really, really don't. And I get it. If it were people, I think this is the problem. Everybody's turned into Carl Pilkington, and they think that, animals understand English. They think that you can reason with and talk to and tell them not to knock over cameras, like Emmanuel. Oh, I love him. He's so cute. He's so cute. Some pets do kind of understand a couple of words here and there. But if you tell, your cat, I love you so much, you're adorable, or you could tell him, you are the most horrific little thing ever, and you're going to get thrown into the oven, they're not going to understand. They just understand your tone of voice. They don't understand specifically the words. These are animals. These aren't people. People aren't people half the time. People are no smarter than animals most of the time. And I get tired of having to be the voice of reason when I kind of feel that maybe a bunch of useless eaters shouldn't be allowed to post TikTok videos on themselves being outraged by everything. But then would that be me, or am I better than that because I'm YouTube? Right? I don't know. I'm not sure. Those are babies, literal babies. Oh, they're cooking babies now. How long does it take to microwave a baby? You probably want to put it on a low setting and, half power for a couple hours. Anyway. Do you think that a grown man should be teaching children on TikTok that animal abuse is funny? Did he hit them? Or is he just speaking to them in human words that they don't understand? This is the problem. People literally think that animals understand all human words, context. People don't understand human words and context. People take everything out of... This is one thing I've noticed on the internet. If you say TikTokers shouldn't be allowed to speak. Oh, well, what do you mean? You want us to have our tongues ripped out or something? They just they imply, they insert. So I just get tired of arguing with people. I really get tired of arguing with people. One user called out Ramsay, but those making jokes about the video. One user called out not only Ramsay, but those making jokes about it in the video section. Those are babies, literal babies, one person said in the duet. This is not normal behavior. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. If you think animals don't understand us, look how scared they are when they get into bed. Well, that's probably because they don't know who he is. That's probably because they don't know who he is. Can I play this? He doesn't know. Like, they're familiar with him. Okay, you got a grown stranger that he doesn't know. They're scared because they don't know who he is, right? Can we play this and make it copyrighted? They're like, oh no, who are you? New, you're not a sheep. You don't understand. Are you feeding us?
Which one's going in the oven first?
I don't understand. Do you have food for me? Oh no, you're in here with us. Danger.
Oven time.
Danger, we understand danger being, you know, because when doggy stands there, we go this way. That's all they know. That's all they know. So they're mad about this. They're not scared of him getting in the pen, right? They're scared of anything getting, like, you could put me in there saying, oh my god, you're so cute and I want to hug you and I'm here to rescue you, and they'd do the exact same thing. You know, they'd probably be even more terrified of some crazy vegan Elmiraing them to death and going, I want to love you and squeeze you. They'd probably be more terrified of that. I have better things in my life to be offended by, and you know what? I would be the person, if I could save every animal and plant and person and everything, I would, but at the same time, I can't. So you have to kind of take some of these things into perspective. You have to be the voice of reason. You have to kind of be the person to say, you know what? If you don't want to eat animals, don't. Seriously. Nobody's making you. Nobody's forcing you. Nobody's forcing you to be one way or another. If you want to fix and correct the treatment before, great. Everybody thinks they know best. Everybody thinks they understand the right path, the right thing, the right suggestion, the right way of living, and want to dictate that for everybody else. I see that all the time on the internet with the Think of the Children crowds, and you've got one side of the Think of the Children crowd who thinks they're saving them from the other side of the Think of the Children crowd, and the other side thinks that they're saving them from the other. Exactly the same behavior in pretty much every sort of activism, outrage crap. These TikTok people need to goddamn get a life. They need to grow up, get out. We have a bumper for this. Hey, TikTok people, this applies to you too, getting outraged by what Gordon crapping Ramsay does. Okay?
This sucks. Change it.
Hey kids, are you spending all day on the internet watching TikTok videos? Are you starting to wonder what your pronouns might be?
I use she, her pronouns, and I am
Well, have you considered going outside, reading a book, talking to your family or friends, bathing the pets?
Watching the dog!
There are a plethora of activities to consider that won't turn you into a narcissistic lunatic. Besides, we all know that TikTok is really just Chinese spyware. There's a world outside the internet. Go find it.
And another thing, these people, you're right in chat, these people who have an issue with what Gordon Ramsay does have no problem murdering innocent plants to survive. They don't even cook them. They eat them raw. They don't even bother to put them out of their misery. In plants, if you heard plants scream at a subsonic frequency, you would be terrified to ever hurt or touch another plant. But like I said, we're an ecosystem. We consume everything around us and everything consumes us. Like the bugs will get us, so that the next thing can eat the bugs, and so on and so forth. And that is the circle of life. Or whatever. Is that the Circle of Life song? Mecha. And TikTokers need to shut the fuck up. Bye. Hello, Greg Kirby. We're going to be bleeping. We're not going anywhere yet. Do I have any more? Oh, Rob, we need you. We needed you. Well, the vegans also cry for the bugs. They don't. They don't understand any of it. Somebody's always hungry. What the hell is this thing, and why do we have this?
What the hell is what thing?
Bob Chapek announces Disney is not the place for politics. This came out yesterday.
The Bobs?
So who is this? Somebody sent me this. This is like one of what? Valiant Radiating Cameron Pasha bringing this information to that park place. Somebody was circulating this. So do you want to read this, or do we care? Or do we care?
Well, it...
WDW Pro. So it's probably... Oh, they probably ripped it from somebody else's.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming, but it seems that
Let me find it. Let me see. Let me see who else has it. Inside the Magic. There we go.
Yeah.
We'll use theirs instead.
Yeah, we like them.
We'll use theirs instead.
Well,
That's a better article.
We had nothing against
Well, I mean, why bother getting it from one when we can get it from the source? Right?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
So...
Do we care about this? Should we clip this? Oh, might as well. Because this, I have some shit to say. I have some shit to say about all the people reading about this shit. Which is part of why I didn't want to go with the other article, because some of those people are exactly who I'm going to be bitching about. So. All right. It went from get your politics out of our entertainment to, well, yeah, but get our politics into it, didn't it? I am Mecha, and you know I'm right about this. I am joined by, who are you, where are you here?
I'm Rob Robot Shlomo off camera.
Oh, there you go. Mm-hmm. There you go. So, Bob Chapek claims Disney is not the place for politics. And you know what? So would be YouTube. Now, here's why I've kind of avoided this Disney. Don't say gay. You know, they're indoctrinating the children into the gays or whatever. They're converting the children or whatever the hell they're calling it now. Mm-hmm. The problem I have with this is that everybody who went from the side of get your politics out of... Why am I clapping? I have a writing crop for this. Have me a writing crop, pretty please, if you see one.
Yeah, well,
I don't see one, so I'm going to be clapping. Get your politics out of our entertainment went from, well, yes, but we want our politics into it. And we were all and the politics were the more conservative leaning, which is fine if you are. It's perfectly fine if you are.
Fine,
I don't want to. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you having your beliefs, as long as you don't try and force it on other people. That's been my big thing.
As long as you don't hurt yourself or other people.
Yeah, don't hurt people. But here's the problem I've had with a lot of this side of the internet that used to be the femininity sort of side of things.
The menacing side?
Yes, is that and take it from me. I'm on the cover of the book here. Here, you can take it from me. I'm on the cover of the book. So, the side that used to, like, excluding Jeff, who always stayed, you know, like, a lot of people went from get your politics out of our entertainment to, oh yeah, but we want our politics in. And you try and kind of play to that. You kind of try and say, you know, well, we can talk about this thing. But the problem with talking about it, the problem that I've seen a lot with, especially, like, a lot of this started, backstory. A lot of this started with the Florida stuff, the Ron DeSantis-y stuff, the Don't Say Gay bill, the parental rights bill, whatever. A lot of this started there. You were talking about this on your channel too, right?
Yes, I was.
Yes, yeah. And now we've noticed something being not in the echo chamber of that side of the political bubble, and is that the people who want politics and things out of entertainment often have no problem coming to chat rooms, dropping their politics into everything, dropping them in comment sections, doing whole live streams where they complain about the governors in their state closing down hair salons and shit, and they complain about the poops in the streets and the, you know, just all of those sort of things. So which is it? Did you want to complain about the political, or did you want to not? And that's kind of like I agree, Disney isn't the place for the politics stuff. However, I lost where I was going with this. You want to jump in?
Well, you know, however many of the people who work for you do feel it is the place. And you know what? It's supposed to be family friendly. You're not supposed to, I hate to say, you're not supposed to choose sides, but, you know, you're supposed to make everyone feel welcome.
But we can't do that in this day and age because everybody wants and is divided by what they see online. Everybody has their little echo chambers, and the second you say something that disagrees with their little headcanon of how you're supposed to be and act, that's when they come in and say, oh, well, you're clearly on the other side. You clearly aren't one of us. You're clearly the enemy. You're clearly not hour, sort of, and then they move on, or they'll, that's kind of the problems with a lot of this.
You know what? Okay, well, I want to know what prompted this. What do you think prompted? Do you think it was Obi-Wan? What do you think? That was the last straw?
It might have been when everybody, the Buzz Lightyear thing, maybe.
Probably.
Maybe. The Buzz Lightyear thing, the straight white men can't be felt welcome now.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, you're going out of your way to say, hey, you know what? We only want people of a certain persuasion in our parks,
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of comes off as they only want far left-leaning people.
And those people don't have money.
And those people don't have the money, especially for like their $5,000 theme parks. So they don't support this stuff. Like, look at the Buzz Lightyear movie.
Ms. Marvel tanked, yeah.
Yeah, Ms. Marvel, look at Buzz Lightyear, look at every one of their little stupid ideological things. Like, this would be as irritating to me as if it were... Because like I said, I'm not of the political... So, like, when somebody does drop a political thing, I notice it. And I've noticed that I've done it a few on my own, too, because you just kind of repeat back what everybody says and what you hear. And I'm, like, trying to really be aware of it and not do it myself so much. Because it's like, well, that's why they think I think this way. Because I'm blaming gas prices on stuff. Or I'm, whatever. But...
Well, you know what? But the sad thing is that there's certain people that are going to view this as a win. There's going to be certain people that view this as a loss. And I'm like, nah, nobody wins here. Okay? That's the thing. Everybody take a seat, go to your corner, sit down, and shut up.
He's the last straw for you. See, Last Jedi was the last straw for me. Like, I was never one of these people, like, once The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker came out, I'm like, oh, they're not going to fix it. Oh, so we got to just enjoy it now. Like, I dealt with the, I never grew up being, like, in love with Luke Skywalker or seeing him as a role model. My favorite character in Star Wars was Yoda. I like the Ewoks. I don't really have this whole emotional breakdown for Luke Skywalker, being destroyed. I moved past that a lot quicker than a lot of the other people. So I'm like 3 years out on this. Star Wars isn't going to get saved. I don't care if Star Wars gets saved. It's better when it's not, because then it's easier to rip into. It's like, oh, this is shit now. This is something I can treat like a bad like TV show, movie. I can just treat it like that. So, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. What else?
Well, like I said, this is...
What else is going on this?
Last year has been quite turbulent one for the Walt Disney Company. Controversy seemed to gravitate toward all aspects of the company for the entirety of 2022, starting with the very critical reactions to how the company handles its response to Florida's highly contested parental rights bill, which is more commonly known as Don't Say Gay. Oh my. Disney has decided to remain quiet on the bill. At first, that is. To many, this response, or lack thereof, was not satisfying at all, lacking any true agency. On the flip side, many thought Disney should stay out of the issue completely, by considering the company made political contributions to several sponsors of legislation. Disney had already taken a stance. Eventually, Disney and Bob Chapek himself spoke out against the bill, even pledging millions of dollars to the Human Rights Campaign, HRC, which eventually declined. Ooh, he says, no thanks, we don't need it. Disney found itself traveling further into a PR nightmare when walkouts were held company-wide in protest of Florida's controversial bill. Things between Florida and the Walt Disney Company so much that makes no sense.
Proofread your shit.
Yeah. Things deteriorated so much that Florida Governor Ron DeSantis threatened to dissolve Disney's Reedy Creek Improvement District, a special ruling that essentially allows Disney to act as its own form of government. Now, I looked into that, and it turns out that is not as great as a thing as that some people think it is, as that once that money goes, it's gone. I mean, they're not getting it. The state of Florida and Orange County are not getting it back. So
they're actually losing money.
So the state is actually putting...
Well, because they're going to have to go in themselves and...
Because Disney has its own fire services, has its own sanitation, has its own water treatment. If you dissolve Reedy Creek, Guess who has to pick that up? The state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and guess who has to pay that? The taxpayers. And there's also what you call a bonding issue to the tune of $1.7 billion. I looked into this. Some people are denying it, but no, that's not.
But
yeah,
it's a
that is the
win.
case. The tax collector of Orange County said that. That's his job, to collect taxes. He knows this stuff.
So but then I've had a lot of people say, well, we'll gladly pay more so they don't indoctrinate our children. So you have this.
So you're fine with a tax increase? Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Fine with no.
Actually, a lot of them did say that. But the issue I always had with this was, why are we telling the state of Florida what they need to do with their teachers? That was the big thing with the whole entire bill. This is where I'm like, I don't want to cover this, and I stayed out of it for months and months and months, because what the crap business do I, a childless harpy YouTuber who doesn't want anything to do with them ever at all anyway, and I don't want to protect them. I'm in Lost Crapping Vegas. I don't care. We have girls in pasties and G-strings walking around right in front of the damn things. I'm not telling other people how to raise their kids, and you can't make me, by the way. You can't antagonize me. You can't guilt trip me. You can't try and flood me on Twitter with, how dare you not think of the children? No. I'm a childless YouTuber. I have no business telling these people in Florida how to raise their children. I have no business being outraged by any of this, what's going on in their schools. And I have no business, So this is one of the things I've been very, very upset about, is that everybody goddamn went and got politicized. Every fucking person on the damn internet. This is the biggest story, is the political behind Disney. This. Politics don't belong on any of this. Like, I am angry that I have to sit here and talk about politics. That's one of my problems, right?
All right, well, DeSantis and other Republican figures railed against the company in an attempt to push back against Disney stepping out politically. While Disney has certainly sided one way or another in the past, there's not quite a time when Disney found itself in the middle of a political discussion, especially one so fierce. Currently, the state of Disney's Reedy Creek is up in the air, which leads me to believe that they took a look at it and said, "Oh my God, what have we done?" So remember, all these events happened the last few months. Permanently
I couldn't avoid them.
Permanently cementing 2022 is one of the smallest years in Disney's company history. However, Disney may be backtracking on how political it decides to get in the future. It was recently reported by Hollywood screenwriter Cameron Pasha.
Oh, that was the first article. Oh, well, who cares?
That Bob Chapek, who serves as the Walt Disney Company CEO, spoke with Kareem Daniel, chairperson of Disney Media Entertainment Distribution, at the El Capitan Theater in front of an audience on Thursday. During the meeting, a lot was discussed, including park and leadership strategies and the current state of Disney. Most notably, Chapek gave his own take on politics within the Disney company and parks. Surprisingly, Chapek declared for the first time that the Walt Disney Company would attempt to exit politics and ideology going forward. That is very interesting. I don't know what Bob Chapek sounds like, but
He probably looks like a weenie.
Yeah. When people come to a Disney park, they don't walk in with their political views on their sleeves. People don't come to Disney to get political points of view either, from left or the right. Disney is a source of positivity in the world, no matter your sex, race, or politics. That's a core focus for me.
Do you think this is just BSing though? Because we saw, the big thing that they always point to is the lady saying, "My 2 trans kids, and we need to put more trans inclusion in the thing," and blah 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 blah. And this also comes off the heel of, remember when he was asked at the meeting where did they fire Gina Carano because of her political ideologies? It's like, this is where you really should have said she couldn't act, and then nobody would have any issue with it.
We were quite disappointed with her performance.
Yeah, she's not a good enough actress. Then they could have moved on. Mm-hmm. Hello, Orange Cat, Dark Winter.
Hey, how are you?
So much. Where's Orange Cat?
He's downstairs. He was hungry.
He saw Pidgeys though. He saw some pigeons. You want to see? Let me see if I can show you the pigeons. He's so cute. You don't want to see the pigeons. Rob wants to finish reading this article. I want to look at the kitty when they're showing the pigeons.
He's saying, how did the squirrels learn to fly?
How did the squirrels learn how to fly? Look, they're out in the front yard. And they're right there. And he's like, oh, there's pigeons there. There's pigeons.
I know I can get him.
They're so close.
I know I can get him. know I can get him.
You can get him, and I want to eat him, and I want to chew him up. Did we put out the... Did the sprinklers come on?
I gotta check.
Oh, well, it's too late now.
Well, I imagine the ground will still be wet.
At 100 degrees.
It's not 100 degrees.
All right. We also need to take the trash out tonight. It's trash tonight. Okay, so there's the cat. There's the cat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. He's such a good boy. All right, you want me to scroll? Where does it say?
Up.
Up.
No, back.
Well, that's down.
Scroll down. Well, whatever it is. I'm like inverted controls. Integrated Planning Associate Sophia Pino also shared an image from the event, which you can check out below. DMED Town Hall with Bob Chapek, Kareem Daniel at the El Capitan Theater. Scroll down, please.
The thing is, they've already made the changes, so now if you say you don't want it, it's you inserting politics, not them. Yeah, you guys kind of are, though. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. Like, look at the reaction to the Orville. How many people... We were just talking about... This is related. We were just talking about how the Orville has the exact same political message and an ideology it always has. It literally takes the exact same stance of keeping the girl born a girl as a girl when they don't let her and she has to be forced to transition against her will. Now all of a sudden that she wants to change back to a girl which she was naturally born as in the first place, people are like, she's a trans child now. It's like, no, it's literally the exact same side. We're still on the side, like this is still the same viewpoint. I can't help it if everybody's triggered now all of a sudden. Then again, I got tired of listening to this is why I haven't been tweeting Save the Orville, because I'm like, yeah, but it's still a very political message that I just want to watch Las Vegas videos and stuff anymore. Because I'm like so tired. Anyhow, go ahead.
Down, please. We aren't exactly sure what this means, but it is in sharp contrast with how the company has acted in the last few months. It is important to note that Disney is engaged in an initiative to further promote diversity and representation in all of its parks and films, something that some fans feel is political in nature.
Anyway. I gotta interrupt here. This is one of the things that really triggers me. Like, I will see people mad that they're like, okay, we're just gonna remove gendered language entirely because people are like, well, we don't want to adhere to calling people a bunch of different genders and they, them, zeds, or doll, clown, whatever, right? So let's just say everyone. And then people are like, we need to call you the gender that we want to call you. And no. Are you going to compromise or are you not? Because now you sound exactly like the SJWs who get triggered. Like, seriously. Sometimes, like, this is part of why I get really, really triggered. Because they're like, no, we want our politics in it. We can't have any compromise that makes nobody feel. All right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, perhaps one of the biggest moves in Disney's history is also this initiative with Disney completely retheming its iconic Splash Mountain attraction at both Disneyland and Disney World. While Splash Mountain is a very iconic and beloved attraction and has become one of the most recognizable rides in the world, the basis for the ride does come from a film that Disney has done its best to hide. Disney's Song of the South is a film that many have deemed racist for its depictions of the Reconstruction era in the American South. The film has effectively been erased from Disney's ever-expanding catalog of animated films, though with enough digging, you are sure to find it online. I can find it right now if I wanted to. While slightly
Song
sad...
of the South, everybody's seen that.
Well, actually, I barely remember it. While slightly sad, we at Inside Disney, Inside the Magic, couldn't be more excited for the new ride called Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which will open in 2024. We apparently expect a lot more information about this retheme at Disney's upcoming D23 Expo, which takes place this September. Disney D23 is the largest Disney fan event in the world, and this year's Expo will be no different. This year's D23 Expo celebrates the wonderful worlds of the Walt Disney Company, including Disney, Marvel, Pixar, Star Wars across film and television, theme parks, and more. The event starts, it's more yada yada about Disney, okay.
Disney.
And the brand new Tron roller coaster, okay.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool, but I don't really like roller coasters, because who the crap wants to stand in line for 2 hours for a 15-second ride? That seems so, like, reward versus the wait is like, yeah.
Yeah. Investment versus payoff.
Right? Like, for that type of time and energy, I could do anything else. Anywho, I don't buy it, and I think that people are not going to be satisfied because everybody's a bunch of triggered, not you guys, but a lot of the people who get really mad at me are, they want their politics into it because they think they're righteous and they think they're moral and they think that, here's the thing. Look at Baymax. They think that it's completely they think it's completely far left lunacy for a robot to be talking about tampons while somebody who wears the colors of a shirt that happens to be pink and purple or something with a deep voice talks about tampons around the robot. They're triggered and they think that that's indoctrinating children into something and I don't think children are going to understand a lot of that. It's a little different than showing a schlong to a kid. But then again, I don't care and I don't like kids. So I am going back to my live chat. You got anything else to say about this?
No.
Don't you guys go anywhere? That's a 20-minute video that I don't know if we're going to cut or not, but that might just stay in the live. I just get so... I don't have any takes on these. It's it's politics-y stuff. Yeah. But it's like, I know that it's like a big deal. It's a big of a deal as everybody trying to go after Amber, what's her name, so. It just gets so... Well, thank you for hitting the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. He's stomping. Lena Dunham looks like a dumb. The prequels have more mistakes than a blind student. See, I don't like the prequels, though. I don't know. I actually don't think she did. I think it was probably the dog, based on what Johnny said. I think it was probably the dog. I mean, or him. He was a druggie, so... I don't believe it was her. I think that he was pulling one of those things, because he did say he was going to do it before. So... Then again, I never jumped onto the I have to beat up on her because everybody else is. And I literally will take the opposite side of whatever I think that the wrong people or the most irritating people are on the internet. Because usually the most irritating people on the internet are the wrong ones. It's always the tribey, groupie things of like, oh, you have to beat up on these people that we hate or else. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know you're just... Please don't take anything like... I'm not mad at you guys. Is there anything else going on? I don't think there was anything else going on. Did I miss anything? So we got the Andor trailer. We got... I don't know. What else do we got? We got the Andor trailer. We got the... Let me retweet it. I don't know. Nope, you're good. I don't think there was anything else. Perfect is subjective. That city genre doesn't have its perfects. Do they? Do we hear about Andor? I don't. I think it's gonna be the Mon Mothma show, and I think it's gonna be boring. Coming out of the Prey Predator movie. Oh, I have a reaction to that. Let me upload it. I'll upload it as a short. Let me see if I can find it. I have it before my Vegas drivey aroundy videos. It's before that. Here it is. I'm gonna have to open it in a new player. Here. Predator. If only there were a 15-year-old girl to come and save me. Hello. Here. Actually, I'll send it to Rob. So I don't have to... Twitter DM. So I can put it on screen so you guys could. Oh, look, it is a Predator. If only there were... You don't need a draft media. There you go. That would be the group in order to see what she is. That's not true, though. Because only the people in the group really insist on me beating her up. That's kind of the problem here that I see, is that I shouldn't have to be mad at her. Take a look at how many videos of her but what do I care? if she is. Why does that bother me? Why does that bother me? Why do I have to hate her? Why do I have to hate her because everybody else does? That's the big thing. It's like, why do I have to think what everybody else does? No, really. Like I kind of want to know, like, why is it important that I hate her too? Why can't I just let it go and not deal with it? That's really the big thing. Like, that's the question that nobody can answer me. Like, they want confirmation that their hatred of somebody is justified by their love of somebody else or whatever. It's just team tribal confirmation, I think, for this one. I don't think this has anything to do with anything other than that, because I am so indifferent to it that, probably to my detriment, like, had I made a bunch of videos beating up on her or verbally whatever or tongue lashing, it probably would have been more beneficial to me. But at this point, I'm like so tired of the tribalism. I'm so tired of, well, the group is doing this thing and the group is mad at that thing. Shouldn't have to hate her, but why side with her just against the group? Who says I'm siding with her? Who says I'm siding against the group, but I'm not siding with her? That's the thing. That's the whole problem, is that it's with you're with us or against us. Like, I'm kind of the point where, well, fine, I will if it's going to be an either or thing, because I certainly am not going to side with Johnny Depp. I'm certainly not. I'd rather not side with either of them, because I really don't care. I really don't care, and I think that the more people hate and expose and do all this stuff, I'm like, well, clearly there's probably a whole lot more of this story than anybody's getting. And usually when everybody on the internet or everybody believes something, is usually, like, not true in some way or whatever. It's usually... It's like I really don't... I'm really not that offended by anything that I've heard that's bad. Like, I don't care about Johnny Depp. I still think that he was so damn drunk he cut off his own finger. I still think he was so damn, drunk he probably shouldn't have been himself. I really do, based on what I've seen. I think that, and I'm like, I just don't care. I don't care. And they make you, that's the thing, they make you have to choose one or the other. And I'm like, fine. If you're gonna make me, then I will choose the one that's gonna piss off the most people. Because it's going to be, like, why go against the tribe? Because the tribe is bullshit, alright? The tribe is bullshit. Where's the tribe been for the last 6 months when I've been trying to just stay quiet about it? They've been fucked off somewhere else. That's the big thing. Like, they forget about you unless you're tribe, unless you're doing and saying everything else. You love Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? I hated Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I have not liked Johnny Depp in one single movie, ever. Don't like Pirates. I like Ed Wood movies more than I like Ed Wood the movie. I don't like him as an actor. I don't like mainstream Hollywood anyway. I don't like anything that mainstream Hollywood or the media says about anything. And I'm just so tired of it. Look at her in Pineapple Express. Do I have to? I don't want to watch her in anything. I don't care. I think I'm more interested in, if she's in Aquaman, everybody being triggered by it and throwing temper tantrums. Like, that's more entertaining to me, is all the people triggered by her. Oh, people hate her? Oh, let's trigger everybody. Because it gets so tiresome being this, oh, well, you have to be, and you have to agree with the tribe or else. No, I don't. I really don't. I don't have to do anything. I'm my own person with my own thoughts and my own individuality, and as long as Baccarat is paying my bills, then I don't have to do shit. I can come out here and say anything I want. Right? So subscribe to my new channel if you don't want any of this stuff. And I just get tired of it. I'm my own tribe. I am my own tribe. I don't want to be in a tribe. It's like, I don't want to be in a tribe. It's like, it's nice having support, but I know damn well that the support isn't going to last forever. That's the thing. Because I've been here long enough to know. Come on, focus. Focus. The support, not only is the support not going to last forever, the tribe isn't going to last forever. The tribe is this mythical thing that comes and goes based on where the longest line is, right? Where the biggest celebrity influence is, where the most influence is. The tribe is out there trying to slay the imaginary dragon of, the pedos are coming for the children. Or we have to get Amber and get her exposed. Like, the tribe is out there fighting the social justice causes that I did not start this channel to be a social justice cause warrior person. And that's all I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing with this Disney stuff this is a social justice thing. Everybody who, okay, yeah, get your politics out of it. But that's a social justice movement in itself. I think. And then people get mad at me for that take. So, I don't know. I think after he found redemption, I don't care though. I don't like the tribe already split up last year. The tribe split up 2 years ago. It wasn't an empire. It's a cult where you get shunned and it's actually like you tell your loner your problem. Oh, I'm gonna tell people. Yeah, I tell people what they don't want to hear all the time too. So I'm sorry. Oh, I feel bad now. But it does feel like it's like, okay, we either have to completely talk about this thing or else. Like we're either everybody loves or everybody hates the same stuff. And I don't want to, like, I love you and pause. Please don't think I'm like mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Please don't think I'm mad at you. Please don't. I'm not mad at you. I promise. It's the message of all of it though. It's not you. So please don't think it's you. Tribe is a nickname of the beloved Cleveland Indians. Alright. So no, I want people to think like I'm mad at them if they do believe. Like, it's fine if they want. I just don't understand why I have to jump on and yes, this is because they try and get me to do this too when it's the other stuff I see on the internet that everybody's mad at, and that's part of the whole Disney the don't say gay bill and all that stuff, right? People don't know the name of the neurosurgeon that separated the world's first conjoined twins, but can tell you every word of the song WAP. Probably. The biggest channel you're live or redone. There's two of them. So I went with the one that I'm like, okay, well, this one has more subscribers. So this is the old live channel. And I know it was dead because after Mom passed away, I didn't have time to keep upload. Like I was going for it. I was uploading the old stuff. I was getting it up there. I had 400 watch hours, but then I'm like, I'm going to lose it anyway because I haven't done shit with this channel. I probably had 30 watch hours total in the last 6 months on that channel with 3,000 subs and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Plus my other channel. All right, so there's 2 live channels. There's two other channels here. All right, so we got the Back to Las Vegas, which I need to actually do something with here. Well, the Back to Las Vegas is gonna have a channel come up, or it's gonna have a thing. I gotta finish like. Yeah, I gotta actually. Where's the channel? Oh, I gotta go into the filter. You gotta go into the filter and go into channels. Here we go. 118 subscribers. So this channel is gonna have some more of the I know I got weird stuff on here. I had one video up and then I moved it over. Wow, that's got 1,400 views. That's better than my main channel. This is just short of the rain. Nice, sweet. So this has some Pinball Hall of Fame stuff. That's me playing the Freddy table. We got the pinball stuff.
Freddy.
And then the other channel has more of pretty much the same. So I was gonna put longer videos here, then I couldn't, and now I can again. So I got that channel verified. Now the other channel is gonna be all Las Vegas. Whichever one gets monetized first at this point. Whichever one gets monetized first, right? So this one has the 40-some minute video with the music and everything of us. Ooh, where is it? Going up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. And it's 40 minutes of going up and down Las Vegas Boulevard. And that's YouTube music. So you can see, you can go for a drive with us. We go up and back, and there you go. There's something more interesting to look at. And you go up and you see the Vegas sign. You come around here. Where did we miss the Vegas sign? Should be like right around here. There it is. There's the Vegas sign. And you come up. I was fighting with the gimbal. So unlike other videos that do this, mine doesn't have the reflection of the lens. I got the window open. So you can kind of see the sunset. You can see the strip kind of getting a little... You can see a little bit of the lights on. You can see a little bit of this. And then we end on the top of the treasure island up there with the sunset. So you can see the whole valley up here. Look how pretty that is. That's pretty. So, that's what I'm like super duper... I got a notification like, who's this Vegas channel? I put a post up. I've been saying it. I've been telling people. Problem is, this video was going to go on the other channel. And now it's on the live one. But you know what? If the live one, if it gets squished here and this live one doesn't get monetized, then it'll go on the other. But I do have a video pretty much similar to this where we drive up to Fremont and back at night, though. So not during this. So it's a little bit different, and I think I got the hang of the camera. So I'm going to put that on the Back to Las Vegas channel. So we're going to put that on the other. And so there's 2 Vegas channels. I just want to see whichever one hits first, because we got the subscribers on this one, but we got the algorithm on our side on this other one, on the Back to channel. So we got the subscriber base on our side on this one, or the algorithm on our side on this one. So this one might take off first. I'm a betting person when it comes to the odds. I always want to cover my bets and cover my options when I am betting. This is what I do in the horsies. I find the lowest 2 odds, and I put a bet on both, and then I at least get my bet back. Or if I'm playing baccarat, I bet on the banker. So that is why I'm always doing the driving on Las Vegas Boulevard. It's nice to see what I miss. Exactly. Like if you're somebody who wants to look out the window, I am so excited about doing those channels. I want them to take off so I don't have to be stuck talking politics on YouTube when I don't know, or really, like, I'm so, this would be like if somebody said, talk about anime, talk about something you don't know. Politics just go in one ear out the other. I get kind of angry when they're put into everything. So that's what I'm really excited for. So I got that. I have a video. Do you guys want to see the Fremont one? All right, is this the one that actually has audio? That's the one that actually has audio. All right, so I had to pause it. Thank you. I had, where is it? That window display. Oh, there's the display capture. So here's the one that's coming soon. Here's a preview. This was like 10 gigs. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, we even have a Shapiro reference. Where are they? So, is it weird that it's crooked like that? I didn't want to... This is probably way too big of a file. Oh, here, you see the showgirls coming up. There they are. Shapiro's. Showgirls. Showgirl street performers are called Shapiro's. Bing. Type Shapiro every time you see one.
Shapiro's burst in the flames if you're out in the daytime.
It's Shapiro's burst to the flames if you're out in the daytime. So this is going to be on the Back to Las Vegas channel. We're just walking up and down Fremont Street on a Wednesday morning in July. We were actually at this concert. Hoobastank, Soul Asylum, Alien Ant Farm. Well, we saw Soul Asylum. We saw that one. So this is what I'm really excited for, is getting some Vegas stuff up. If anybody... Oh, wow. See, you don't notice like that when you're...
DeLorean, though.
Yeah, like the Golden Nugget, or the... What's that? The Four Queens. You got all the D. You got all the junk shops, all the gift stores, all the stuff. You got the world's biggest slut. Slutzilla. So that is going to be one of the... That's going to be one of the things. Original Main Street of Vegas. Well, Main Street's the other way. But this is Fremont. It's going the other way. So that's the next one's going to be on Back to Las Vegas. I don't know if we're going to upload that tonight or tomorrow. Sometime I might premiere it. It's like a 10-minute video. I don't know if I can on that channel. But now that channel can upload longer things. So, but that's where we're putting like some of the stuff from the Pinball Hall of Fame. I did a whole edited together Pinball Hall of Fame video. And then the Back to Las Vegas is going to have like me playing the actual machines. Is that good? Because I didn't want to stop and play the actual machine for like 2 or 3 minutes at a time in an 11-minute video. So if you want like the longer versions, the outtakes, some of the raw stuff, if you want some of the hello from South Padre Island, Artie Cat. Hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Where is South Padre Island? I don't even know where that is, but thank you. What was I on about? So yeah, that's what we're doing with the other channels. So I'm trying to get the watch hours up on either at this point. They really need it. We need the watch hours most on the All Las Vegas channel. The second that gets monetized, we can start using that to fund the other. So that's why, sorry I scrapped and killed the Mecha Live channel that was doing nothing. I thought this was the better gamble, and it's probably going to take longer to get monetized because we need the watch hours. But that's going to fund the other channel. That's going to be the channel that funds like the doing things. Like once we get that second income in on that channel, then I can get, you know, like we can go and try Bobby Flay Burger, or we can do like the Titanic exhibit or the bodies or something. I don't know if I'd be able to show any of that. I might not be able to film them anyway, but just the stuff that like, you know, the stuff that costs money to do in Vegas. That's why we really need to get that main, the All You Can Vegas, not All You Can Vegas, that's another channel. He's already monetized. All Las Vegas. I'm looking, that's the next one showing. Subscribe to his channel too. All You Can Vegas is a good one. That's not my channel. I have nothing to do with them other than just being a fan. They try the buffets. I probably won't do that, but I'll do like some of the other, like, let's pay for this exhibit or experience or zip line or whatever. I'm really looking forward to them because I am tired of culture war. We're all tired of culture war. Nobody wants to hear the outrage. That's why we do so much gaming. That's why we do so much what the dub. That's why we take the entertainment that sucks and fix it. We fix it. Is that a real mafia dumping ground? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's so hot to go out in the desert. I don't even know where it is. Well, the old mafia dumping ground's Lake Mead. It's Lake Mead down by the Hoover Dam. So I don't know which way I'm pointing. That way's west. It's not west here. You love buffets. So yeah, check out All You Can Vegas for that. But I might do a few little like live from Las Vegas. To an Area 51 show, you couldn't be able to. They would arrest me if I filmed out there. Like, you can't even drive a certain way. You're not supposed to film. Plus, it's like an hour outside. I'm not taking suggestions either. We're not taking suggestions. I'm doing what I'm doing to get that channel monetized, and then I will do what I do after. So that's what this is going to be, and that's what we're going to do. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm going to wrap. We've been live 2 hours. We will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye.